What is up, guys? What is up, guys? This is another Labyrinth devlog. It's going to be about how I did procedural generated rooms for Labyrinth. So let's just jump right into it. This came out a little later than I was expecting. I have been doing a decent amount of stuff on the game, but so there's a lot more than just the rooms, but that's mainly the big thing that I did. So basically, I will link the video I watched online in order to do this, but there's a tutorial I followed, and basically the code he wrote was this tile map here, this giant square. There's like pretend there's like a deleter that just walks through the map, and it'll just delete out rooms and carve them out for the player to walk through. And the way that it got the portal was it like calculates the room with the most distance away from where the player spawns, and then it puts a portal there. And then the only thing I really did myself was the way his code worked, it put it all into an array, and or put all the rooms into an array, and then with that I just summoned an enemy in each room. I don't know if this was in the last video, but I made this screen look a little better. I also added the lobby that we saw. It's basically coming together. Anyways, also a very helpful thing was I can now hold down the shoe button. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I was manually tapping it for hundreds of years. That was not good. Anyways, so yeah, this is what the rooms end up looking like. And these guys are taking a wee bit to die. I think I have some low damage. And then also, instead of enemies, sometimes it'll spawn chests like that. Oh, well, I'm already dead. This is what the death screen looks like. I think now looking at it, I'm gonna higher the opacity or something so you can read that better. Anyways, actually I'm gonna do that right now. But I will show off the code, and again I will link the procedural generated room. But yeah, it's pretty epic. So essentially he just has this script. Then this is like the thing that walks through and deletes the tile map blocks. Yeah, this is like a crazy technique in order to do it. I don't know, I've never done procedural generation stuff, so this was a pretty cool take on it. I know other people use like noise textures and stuff and calculate the values for what blocks should be there, but I really just wanted to get this done. I'm trying to get this game published kind of soon. I'm kind of thinking what I want to do for my next game already. Like, this one's getting wrapped up, and it's everyone says that you can't make a game like always calculate it's gonna take longer than you think. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but it's taken about as long as I thought. I just need to fix a few things. I'm gonna have some people bug test it and everything, but it's really getting there. I just need to. I also my number one goal for this project was to get enough money to purchase FL Studio, and I dog sat my neighbor's dogs, and I already have enough for FL Studio. So basically, this game can it's just gonna go out now. There's no really incentive or that many goals for it, other than I hope people enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm learning how to use FL Studio right now in order to make some songs for it. I don't know. That'll be the next video probably. However many songs I can make before I want to release this. Also, I'm gonna add achievements, Steam achievements. So then I think I'm basically done. Anyways, so here is the lobby. Basically, for the rolling screen, you have all of your stats, and it'll roll a random number between, like right now, it'll roll a random number between 1 and 2, or 1 and 20 for all of these stats. And whatever you roll is what your stat is going to be. And then I'll probably better explain it, but the wheel, it will give you like double the upgrade. Like it'll upgrade whatever the roll is by twice as much for like maybe only like 20% more money. I don't know. Yeah, I'll run through the game one more time. I think the screen recorder might be like cutting off some information, but in the top left I put some UI of like dash, which will probably mainly only be used during boss fights, because I will say this generation stuff is pretty sick, but it's definitely a little difficult to maneuver in. But yeah, it's epic that it's coming together after so long. I can't lie, before the procedural generation, I don't know if people are revisiting this after seeing my other devlogs, but the generation before was so terrible. It was embarrassing. Also, another thing I'd like to add was he like summoned the portal thing in his video, but my technique for summoning it is it will spawn there, but the portal won't work until the enemies in the bottom left equals 0. So the player will know like, oh shoot, I need to kill some more people. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at the video game. I'm gonna actually make it to where I can't die right now, because I'm doing really bad and I want to show something. Let's see, do I have any enemies? Okay, I can't show it with an enemy. And then also, the way I make all the enemies like not spawn immediately was they have this collision shape around them, and when the player walks into it, it like basically activates them. It'll unhide them, and it'll like set their processes to true, and they'll just start attacking basically. So that was another thing I did, and that was, I thought was epic. I don't know, I feel like I added a lot, but I'm not remembering everything I added. But I don't know, let's play it again. Maybe I'll think of something in the next like 1 minute that I'm gonna record this. Oh yeah, so I have the money in the top right as well. I added a saving system, which was way easier than I thought. I don't know, for some reason saving sounds so difficult. I didn't save like what room you're in and all that layout. I feel like that would have been a lot. I just saved, the only thing I saved was like the max roll that you can roll, your dash cooldown, your currency, and the money you've spent. I'll probably save like a Boolean value of if you've killed the final boss, because I was thinking about if you kill the final boss, you can have an option to roll your max number every time maybe, so that you can just feel super overpowered. Because, no, I love feeling overpowered in video games, so I want people to have that feeling. But yeah, it's really just this. It's Way easier than I ever would have expected. It just is. Variable equals the file get variable for loading it, and then to save it, you just store the variable. Like, what? I don't know. Godot definitely makes it easy, because I feel like that's probably something very difficult to do. But besides music, I guess I need to add an options and settings screen. But yeah, I don't know how to do that, so I don't know. We'll see when that gets done. That might be like a little bit scary. Yeah, I want to adjust zoom levels. Dang. I don't know, maybe the prophecy will become true and I will end up taking longer than I believe, but I feel like once it hits the deadline of like summer, I'm just gonna need to put it out, because no matter how bad it is, I want to fix the bugs, see people's responses, and start working on something else. Because I've learned, the best thing from this is just the amount of stuff I've learned. I basically knew nothing before I started this project. Or, well, I knew a few things, but putting them actually into practice without listening to a tutorial and doing them on my own, highly recommend. I think this is the last thing I'll say, because I think, yeah, it's getting longer than I thought. I did add abilities as well in the top left, so I have this dodge thing. Oh shoot. I have infinite dodge and I can't die basically for like a few seconds. The thing next to it gives super extra epic speed and bullet speed. And yeah, also I have an arrow show up when the portal spawns in, because I had friends play this and they not knowing where the portal is definitely annoying, and I agreed with that. Anyways, let's see the speed. Oh my goodness, I'm literally Barry Allen moment. And then the bullets go extra super fast too. Probably better to use during the boss fights, but oh well. Anyways, yeah, so that's the new update for Lux Labyrinth. The next devlog might be the last one, I can't lie. I think it's just music, settings, sound effects, and then I'm done. Maybe I'll make the Steam page look a little prettier. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Give any feedback. I do have a server. People have joined if you want to speak about or say anything to me. Yeah, wishlist the game as well if you actually think this looks enjoyable. And have a wonderful, epic rest of your days. Bye-byes.